The White House says opposition forces battling Islamic State militants are making gains in northern Syria thanks to U.S.-led airstrikes and efforts to resupply and equip them. And that is why it says President Obama has deployed fewer than 50 U.S. Special Operations personnel to, in his words, train, assist, and advise local fighters trying to push back the militants.
That element of our strategy to build their capacity has yielded progress. And so the president wants to intensify that assistance that we're providing. And one way you can intensify that assistance is to pair them up with experts.
The White House insists the special ops troops are not on a combat mission, something President Obama vowed he would not authorize.
The fact is, our strategy in Syria hasn't changed. The core of our military strategy inside of Syria is to build up the capacity of local forces to take the fight to ISIL on the ground in their own country.
But raids like this one in Iraq have drawn U.S. Special Forces into combat situations, in this case, killing a U.S. soldier. The White House says it is a multi-year strategy that includes an end to the Assad regime. But experts say rival nations taking part in diplomatic talks on a political transition probably will not agree on a way forward.
There's no reason for Assad's backers like Iran, like Russia, to make concessions at the table because militarily they still feel like they can win. And until that military calculation is changed, I wouldn't expect any diplomatic process to bear fruit.
Russia is continuing airstrikes it claims are aimed at Islamist militants. But the U.S. says most of Moscow's strikes are not hitting areas where Islamic State is located and are really meant to prop up Assad. Meanwhile, the U.S. is sending more fighter jets to an airbase in Turkey, and it has not ruled out sending more special operations forces if it determines its strategy to defeat Islamic State is working. Mary Alice Salinas, VOA News, the White House.